morning. So it's 5:30, day 23, 17 degrees. So clearly a lot warmer here. Probably it's got something to do with it being a city, you know. I didn't get to sleep until really late last night. Where I was staying, it wasn't strictly an albergue. It was also a hostel. So I think that some of the people, they don't really honor, you know, the 10 o'clock rule of no more sound. And a guy was like watching stuff like way into the night. But I eventually fell asleep, and when my alarm went off at 4:30, I still dozed for another 15, 20 minutes. And so it was about at 10 to 5 that I got up and started getting myself ready. My toes definitely better than when it was a big blister, but it's still got a lot of healing to do. And it's a bit sore to walk in the morning, but I think I gradually get used to it as the walking progresses. And the only disadvantage to staying at the start of town is that when you leave in the morning, you've still got an entire half hour to walk through town before you get to the other side. So I'm sure by then, by the time I get there, all the other pilgrims will be joining me on the road. So it's not going to be my usual quiet walk of solitude in the morning. I think it's going to be kind of a busy walk today. But I'm not stressing it because it's a long walk, so I will for sure be taking breaks, at least 2. And what else did I want to say? I don't know, it just flew out of my mind. But yeah, long walk. Oh, and I've got my reservation already, so I don't really have to worry about that. And if there's anything more to see that you can see in the morning, then I'll film it. Otherwise, I'll probably see you at dawn. Ciao. So now I guess you can't see much of this building, but wow, it's pretty impressive.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I suppose I should have come here yesterday to look at this in the light. But this must be some kind of palace. We just saw a path to Oviedo, which I think goes, I'm walking with Kim just now, path to Oviedo, which is possibly the northern Camino route. And this is like a big, gigantic public square, but I don't think you can really see much. But it's really lovely. There are beautiful gardens. And now I've got to check the map. It's been 38 minutes of me walking through town. I'm still in town, so this is probably going to be an hour after all to get through town. But I'm going to check the map now to see where to go next. I'm going to see if there's some peacocks in that park. I just heard them. I'm going to see if I can get them for you, but no. It was only calling as we walked past. Oh wow. It was lovely. So, it's like past 6:30, I didn't check, but we're just now starting to reach the outskirts. It's either we had another city attached to Lyon, or this is just all still Lyon, and these are like the outskirts. But we had a huge uphill slog through the last quarter maybe, and It was quite warm, but now the wind is picking up now that we're out of the city. So that's good for me. You know, I like that. And yeah, I'll be back in touch when it's prettier. Hey, so it's 14 degrees. So it's cooler outside the city. Like I said, I'm sure it's the wind. And it's been 2 hours and I've just finally left like all the metropolitan areas that were all of the cities attached to Leon, creating the big metropolitan area. Unfortunately, because I've already booked, and sure, I could cancel my booking, but I don't want to. Because I've already booked my stay at San Martin, I can't take the alternative route, which is very well waymarked, and I need to take the main route, which is along the highway for probably the next 20 kilometers. So not going to be much God feeling coming up through this cement and tarmac and whatever I'm walking on. But you know, like I've said before, the Camino is our own path, and it's how it works in us, not necessarily the ground we walk. So there might not be much video footage today of beautiful landscapes. It might just be me sharing thoughts every now and again. But yeah, it looks like a very cloudy day. Looks like there's even rain back there, which wouldn't bother me. I sent my rain jacket back. I know you're thinking, what? You're just gonna enter Galicia soon. So like another 100 miles, 100 kilometers or so, and we enter Galicia. And apparently it rains a lot there. And also, it's up and down the whole way. I'm not so sure about today's walk, if it's up and down, but I have a poncho and I have other long sleeve shirts that dry quickly. So, you know, I've got a protective cover for my backpack, and I also have a poncho that will go over me and the backpack. So I'm not too worried about rain. All my bags inside are all in plastic as well, so I think I'll be fine if it does rain. And the thing is, if I were wearing my jacket under the poncho, I know that I would get much too hot, which is why I decided to send it back. I'm a very sulfuric person, so I heat up easily, and it's part of my pitta nature, pitta dosha from Ayurveda. And so I think it'll be fine. I've already taken off my little light jacket that I wear in the early mornings when it's chilly. I've already taken that off because it's too hot for walking in this weather anyway. This is Scottish high summer. Anyway, see you later. So it's been 2 hours of walking now, officially. And I've come around 7.5 kilometers, maybe slightly more. And I think I was a bit slower because of the uphills. But, oh, there's Sherry up ahead. And now I've got about 17.5 or just over 17 still to go until I get to San Martin. So, yeah. Catch you later. Hey, so it looks a little nice here, but we're still around the road the entire time, but it still looks nice. You can see the hills in the distance. I don't know if you can hear me. And that up ahead is San Martin. I wanted to take a break. I know I promised I would, but it just didn't work out. So it's been 5 hours now, and 5 hours, 19 degrees, but there's a lot of wind, so it's still very cool. You can see all the beautiful clouds. I love the cloud cover. And Mirko's walking with me.
Hi.
Sherry went, she stayed in the last town, and I won't see her anymore because she does around 20 kilometers a day. And I'm already staying in the next town, and then tomorrow I go 29. But Mirko and I are staying at the same albergue, and there was just no nice place to stop. So we're just going the whole way, and then we'll be fine. So yeah, I'll say something again later on. Maybe there'll be something nice to see in town. We'll see. Ciao. Hey, so I didn't end up staying at the last hostel, the last albergue. So that's where I had my reservation for. But she said she doesn't even want anybody waking up before 6. And she said it's her house. And we're not on the Camino to torture ourselves. And it doesn't matter walking in the heat in the daytime. You're here to walk. And you're not here to walk in the dark in the night. And it was all a bit much for me. I don't torture myself by leaving at 4:30 or 5, or getting up at 4:30 or 5. And I am, here's one. I'm super happy to do that. So, yeah, I don't mind doing that at all. So I just need to make sure that I can leave in the morning. So there's a next one, the Santa Ana. I might go have a look at them and see, or I just go to the Peregrino one up ahead. I might actually just go to the Peregrino, and if there's nothing there, then I could go back to Santa Ana, I guess. But yeah, I need a little bit more freedom than I can't wake up until 6, because, you know, I wake up earlier than that. So we'll try our luck. Santa Ana didn't look like it was full. There was no full sign in front of it. And then, like I said, there's this one more for Peregrinos, which is somewhere up ahead, not too much further, I think, as well. So we'll try that one out. Okay, so I just wanted to say a little tiny something about the decision to move on. So when I was at the other albergue, I tried to call 2 others, but I just got answering machines. So I, just gave up. And it was a big decision for me. It was kind of a big deal to have the reservation at the other place, but knowing that, I mean, I didn't know it beforehand, but I found out that she didn't want us to wake up until 6 o'clock. And it's when making a reservation isn't quite the same as making a commitment, but it's similar. It's along similar lines. And to make the decision to graciously say thank you, but no, I'm going to try my luck elsewhere, and then to just go to try and find a situation that suits me better, that was actually pretty big, because I wasn't guaranteed a place, and I wasn't guaranteed that the other places wouldn't also say, oh no, not before 6, because some places do say that. In Burgos, remember, I couldn't leave until 6. You could get up earlier, but you couldn't leave until 6. And at this last place, it was, please don't even get up until 6. And and she was nice and everything, but the energy was definitely, this is my house, my rules. And here at the Municipal, it's a very different energy. It's very much, you can leave when you want. The door locks from the outside. You just get up when you want, leave when you want. It's much more relaxed. It's much more me. And making that decision to just go for it and see what else might come, even though I was dead tired. My feet were dead tired. And I had, made the reservation, so I had to basically cancel with her. That was pretty big, because I've grown up a people pleaser. And so it was a big decision to decide to not go with that training and with that quasi commitment, and to do something that was right for me instead, in the kindest and most gracious of ways. And then it worked out perfectly. So yeah, it's a little twist on yesterday, so what happened with the courier and everything. So yeah, here's to more of that. Ciao.